FaZe going for the quick B play. They've got the market window smoke in as well, and Rain is diving into the bomb site. We've already got a passive setup from Fnatic. They have to give up the site. Exist is all that stands, and while he drops the bomb, he won't stand much longer.
Yeah, that bomb plant's still yet to come in for FaZe. They do have control of the site right now, but Brolin there's the new boy on Fnatic going to be chiming in with one kill. He's going to get silenced pretty swiftly by Rain there in after. But Olaf dropping another man down here towards short, now leaves all the pressure on Crims and JW. Two of the three vintage Fnatic players still in the server, the other of course being Olaf now over on this other team. And JW, the last man left alive, they spot him out, they know he's over here towards short, and he's got a lot to do, a 1v3 here, including having to try and overthrow his ex-teammate Olaf Meister. This is not an easy task, and there we go, he does actually end up winning that fight out. So FaZe dollars on the back of losing that pistol round, so you kind of start with a one-round loss bonus from the offset. JW, he's going to be taking full advantage of that, opens up through the smoke down here amid to find Rain early on.
Yeah, look at this buy though from Fnatic. They've not got one bit of utility past that smoke and flash. They've gone for full rifles, Harry, and it's crippled them in terms of nades. Now, if you can win all your duels, this isn't necessarily a big problem for them, but again, it really puts you in the dirt and forces you to win your gunfights. Exist has got to do exactly that as well. Twist is going to be playing this B bomb site, and Nico, he's gone down in middle at least. That's opened up something for Fnatic, and a further kill from Twist gets easier by the second as FaZe are stripped limb by limb. Two players left up, and they still haven't checked this position with Exist, so this should be the biggest surprise of the round, plus that quad B setup.
Yeah, even then JW wrapping on in from behind. This round is all said and done. For
age, his inexperience showing through. Getting that first kill. Crims is even pushed into connector as well, but he'll get caught after just one frag. JW does support him with another, but Rain's still up inside that middle position. He's actually taking connector as well, and Exist won't expect it. Rain almost taking him down, but Exist backs off towards that B bomb site, and Guardian's posted ready for JW to re-peek. He's been so keen on peeking that window position. The Guardian was more than ready and more than happy to take that frag.
Oh, Brolin does spot out Rain, and there's no trade potential right now from Guardian. He's desperately trying to find a position in which he could secure something. But not quite. Throws in that Molotov. That does force Brolin almost down to his eyes, but not quite. Just manages to get past the man in CT, but Brolin positioning himself very, very well within the site there. It's going to be exciting. Here's this push in towards B. Twist does manage one. More players starting to come his way. Ooh. Out with the Deeg into the open, but they're not ready for Crims, who now pounces out. He's found a double and denied the bomb plant at that. And suddenly this flank in from Rain has to save the day. Guardian up here in the apartments. He's got so much to do. A minute left on the clock, and he's just waiting for Rain to get into position to try and bail him out. They do have that one Molotov on Guardian. That can be used to try and force Crims out of position, or maybe clear the angle at bench. And now throw that to go ahead and get Crims into the open. Rain finds him, but suddenly it's Brolin, the new boy. The 16-year-old Swede on Fnatic, left in the 1v1. Goes peeking on out, but he is going to get bested by the Architect. Rain.
Ramp clear. The only problem is, look at Rain. He's crept in through jungle. He is snuck behind enemies. And Nico, as long as he can get in through the apartments, this bomb can split that B bomb site, but Exist won't let them get that far. He's already taken one. Second kill coming out from Rain, catching the rotation off of that A bomb site, and the Karrigan's even dropped Exist up in the B site as well. There's 20 seconds left, and FaZe, they need to hit this B site.
They still have to get past Twist, and he's still here, holding them back. Crims now comes through at the very much on the upwards trajectory is Brolin. That's why he's going to be such a hot topic, I think, within Swedish CS. But here's this push coming in towards B. Exist trying to hold his own, does have support from Twist, but he's going to get bested by Olaf. So the Swedes lighting up the scoreboard right now on either side of the server. Crims and Olaf.
Nice.
I'm going to go blow for blow, but it's actually Olaf to find that nade. Will get finished off by JW. And are we going to have a round where only Swedes get kills? As Guardian left in a 1v3. A lot to do here, and that bomb down in the middle of the site, that's going to be such an issue to try and retrieve. But he does manage to get across. He does manage to get the bomb in hand. Now with the bomb down, it's Fnatic on the clock, and this is planted for the apartments. He just misses the timing there. Onto the man at short, and as he turns back, that's Brolin, elusive as ever. Going to be locking to a slow start. You are facing Fnatic on a map that prolifically has been so good for them. And here's Carrigan and Rain chiming in with frags between them, changing up the pace now. JW going to get pressured and sprayed down by Carrigan, but here's the new boy, Brolin. I was going to say, trying to make a name for himself down towards the ramp, will get silenced by Olaf Meisters. The old trumps the new now exists, left in a 1v4, rotating in from this B-bomb site. Doesn't really fancy his odds. They're going to be buying up for the next round anyway, and he does get timing there as Rain picks him up.
Fnatic now have that bomb down in a 5-on-5. This is a full CT retake, and look at the wraparound for Fnatic. They've gone all back into middle.
Well, this could prove to be a blessing, but it could just as equally be a bit of a curse. There is no smoke, however, for FaZe. That's something to bear in mind. You can't just nullify this wraparound in through mid. Carrigan going to throw out that one nade down here towards ramp, and sadly, that now means these players in connector can just go unchecked. It's Brolin and Crims lighting up the scoreboard right now. These two have looked fantastic for Fnatic, and JW going to go ahead and lock in this round. They try and chase down Guardian.
Presented with, and Fnatic, they are going to try and steal this away on the B side.
Here is Carrigan lying in wait. Is good for the first kill onto Brolin. Now just has to try and buy some time for these rotations to come in, and he does end up falling at the first hurdle. Nico now taking up the in-game lead mantle. He's the first on the scene. He's going to try and do some damage downrange onto Crims. Does tag him up a bit. All just sat outside of this bomb site, and once again it's this very tricky retake for FaZe. Damage done from Exist, but Guardian is able to pick up the kill. JW bailed out by Crims. His crossfire looking good. Crims actually just taking the fight onto everyone. There's JW fighting Nico, and Guardian's got a back weapon. But he might start to hate it. Twist gonna behead him. Nico left in this effectively 1v5. Rotations coming on in. Guardian even looking like he might try and barreling through that smoke. Nico doesn't even see the enemy before he's been dealt with. And there is a slight gap for Guardian to look to try and exploit. He's managed one. Olaf going to be on that secondary AWP, but a double AWP in the retake is anything but ideal here for FaZe. You need to see these AWPs start to go off sometime soon. Exist holding close to this smoke, and time working against FaZe Clan. Has been spotted, but Carrigan swings out wide, making this possible. Damage done onto Guardian. Carrigan falls, and it's Crims and Brolin to lock this in. Fnatic going to be picking this up, and they look dominant while they do it.